Jose, you said before that you thought the team might be in trouble before the start of the season. Does a result like that change your mind, or do you stick with that?
Press conference in English, but I have a couple of words to say in Castellano.
Okay.
Which is our thoughts as a club, as a group, to the victims of the crash. So un saludo fuerte para las familias de la gente que ha estado en ese avión. Un abrazo de la talla del mundo y nuestra tristeza y nuestro sentimiento con ellos. In relation to the match doesn't change anything.
Microphone, please. Thank you.
My professional players, they were amazing all pre-season, because they know we play against good teams, against good opponents. We have just a few players here, lots of kids. Our kids are really, really young, because the team of the older ones, the under 23, the team was relegated. The team went to the second division. They were relegated. So the quality was not good. So we preferred to bring kids. We had on the pitch today a couple of kids with 16 years old. So people like Herrera, Bailly, Damian, Mata, all these guys, they were phenomenal all pre-season, playing almost every minute of every game. So the game today, win 2-1, lose 2-1, drew 2-2, doesn't change anything. But of course I know the players, I can't count on them. I know that these guys are amazing professionals. I know that they give everything for the club, for the prestige of the club. It's not nice to come here today and lose 5 or 6-1 against Real Madrid. It's not nice. And they were phenomenal, and Karen knows that they were also phenomenal outside the pitch. Lots of commercial commitments, lots of meets and greets, lots of work with foundations. The guys, they were absolutely phenomenal. More than 2 weeks outside. So the result of the game today is not important. You know, if we play Real Madrid in the Champions League, that result is important, not today. And I just want to say once more what I keep repeating, which is relevant. They are the best in the world organizing pre-seasons, and I feel really sorry that we couldn't give them more, because we didn't have more players to bring. I know that Real Madrid will feel the same. They would like to have here world champion Varane. They would like to have here gold ball Luka Modric. But you know, is what it is, and it's difficult for every big club with lots of players in the national team. But really, event absolutely top. My players amazing in their effort, but we have more effort in front of us, because in a few days we go to Munich, and in I think 11 days we start the Premier League, and these are the players that we have, plus Lindelof that starts training 2 days ago, plus Marcus Rashford, Jones and Lukaku, because they gave to the group and to the team 3 days of their holidays, so they are coming back 3 days early to try to be available for the team. And with the fantastic spirit that we have in the majority of the players, I repeat, in the majority of the players, we have a fantastic spirit. We go with everything we have to the Premier League.
How, Jose? Anton Meana, Cadena Ser. I will ask in English. What do you think about this new Real Madrid? And do you think it will be difficult without Cristiano this season?
No, I think this is not Real Madrid. The same way this is not Manchester United. This is Real Madrid is the same as us. It's a group of players from different groups. Some from the first team, some they were on loan, some they are from the Castilla, maybe some are from Real Madrid C. So it's a group of players. But of course, All of them are good players. This is not Real Madrid. This result means nothing for them. They have more time than us to prepare the season because La Liga, they understand better than the Premier League the needs of the football players, and La Liga will start a little bit later. We'll give the coaches and the clubs and the players to prepare better than us. Everybody knows what Ronaldo is. Everybody knows. But everybody knows what Real Madrid is. So I believe that, of course, you always miss a player like Cristiano, but of course Real Madrid is bigger than any player, and we'll have to cope with it. And I wish Julian the best luck. Know him from 21, 22 years ago. Good guy, good coach. I wish him the best.
Jessica Carro from Associated Press. What have you learned during the matches here in the U.S. about what's working and what's not working that should be addressed before the start of the season, the upcoming season?
I didn't learn anything. I know what...
Like tactically?
I know what Herrera is. I know what Mata is. I know what Sanchez is. I know what they are. I know that the kids are very young. I know that the kids, they need time to grow up. I know that my players gave everything, you know, and when I saw in the last 15 minutes, we are dead. And then they bring Kroos and Asensio and Disco, and I thought we wouldn't resist to it. But the boys, they tried everything, they give everything. They know that we have always to try to fight for the best result. But tactically means nothing. I just tried with the players we had available to try to organize the best possible team to play against them. We had only one central defender, Bailly. So I decided, because I have only one, instead of play with two, I play with three. Because the three, they can support each other a bit more. So Timo Mensah is a right back, Scott McTominay is a center midfielder. We try to organize the three to make them a little bit more comfortable. So I was not working to prepare the team for the future or for the Premier League. I was just trying to get the best possible result. Against Milan, we managed to get a draw. Against Real Madrid, we managed to win. Against Liverpool, the team was really in trouble, and the referee was coming from a baseball match, and he complicated the things for us. We are, as I was saying, we were just trying to survive and to have the best possible results. But as I was saying to the players, some of my players, they will be in an amazing condition. You imagine Alexis Sanchez fresh, the way the man is running after playing four matches, 90 minutes. I think he's in a fantastic condition. So let's look at it for the positive side and wait for Lindelof, Rashford, Lukaku, and Jones, which are going to be four important players for us. Not prepared, but they will be back. And when you are in trouble, they will help us. And that's the spirit we need, because I think our first 2-3 weeks in the Premier League, Leicester, Brighton, Tottenham, I think these 2-3 weeks are going to be really hard for us, because we didn't prepare for that. But that's what it is.
And I just wanted to squeeze in one more question on Anthony Martial. Are there plans for Anthony Martial to leave? Speaking of Alexis Sanchez, are the rumors true?
What?
On Anthony Martial, are there plans for him to leave the team? That's my last question.
Anthony Martial, I think, is better Karen to answer if she wants to answer.
We're here to talk about the game.
Hola, mister. Edu Pidal, de Onda Cero. Como tiene mucha gente que le sigue en España, ya, le agradecería si pudiera tener una deferencia en castellano, si me pudiera contestar en castellano, si tiene bien.
In English?
All in English.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. What do you think about the Lopetegui's decision when he was training to the Spanish national team not opinion about that?
We're here to talk about the game. Sorry.
I can answer in English just to make him happy.
Okay.
I was training Inter and I decided to go to Real Madrid. And because I decided to go to Real Madrid, I didn't become less professional with Inter. And in fact, I played Champions League final with Inter when everybody knew that I was going to Real Madrid. Our choices of the future don't make us more or less professionals. When you are professional until the last day.
Okay, last two questions. To shout.
Sorry. I know Karen stuck that, but Martial has gone home.
Yeah.
Will he be back with the group when you go back? Because you didn't mention him there.
I don't know.
Okay. Last question.
Out of all the young players that you've used, obviously you were limited in your roster. Any names that stood out for you, of the youngsters?
Sorry? Can you repeat?
Any of the young players that stood out?
The young players, they have to play with the young team. That's where they play. That's where they have to play week in, week out. You know, the good young players, they are too young. We don't have good players of 20, 21 years old, like, for example, Real Madrid has. Our good players, they are young. They are 16, they are 17, they are 18. They have to play in their league, training with us, like they had a wonderful experience. Jimmy Garner is 16. He can go home and say, I play against Isco, against Toni Kroos, against who is the other one, Asensio. He can go home and say that. You know, it's a capital of experience, fantastic for the kids. The story of this club was always made with good players coming from the youth team. We managed to do that in last year of Mr. Van Gaal with Marcus Rashford. We managed to do that with myself, with Scott McTominay. And we are going to make it again when these kids are older, because, I repeat, our under-23 team was relegated.